was just basically a way of stopping excess runoff getting into the gutters. And my neighbour and I, colleagues, partners in crime, decided to dig a little swale, a little bit of a trench to catch the excess runoff from the driveways. And we made a little bit of drainage. There's some you can't see there that comes underneath the path. We snuck in before they built it. And that takes the water right out the front and all the way along the verge, so it doesn't carry all the dirt and crap down into the gutter. And
so it mostly does not go into the gutter?
From here, no. If you come here when it's even raining very hard, the only place you'll see it is as it goes straight across the driveway and shoots down the drive. The rest coming out of the gutters either side of my neighbour's property, come either and go down his side or come over and come up my side and just moisturise our verge.
Well, I've noticed in comparison with the other, other streets down here that a lot of water banks up at the end of the street. So you're actually sort of contributing to stopping that problem by what you've done here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're stopping the head of water.
So what happens when there's no rain? What happens to your garden?
Well, it seems to hang in there a bit more than everywhere else. Doesn't get as dry. See you, Viv.
So you think it's that water possibly just soaking in?
Yeah, it is. It's definitely trapping it when it rains. And, when anybody, they might, be washing something on the driveway, well, it catches it.
Well, it sounds like not a bad philosophy for Alice Springs, a gardening philosophy. Do you think it would work on a big scale if people were to take it up with a bit of encouragement?
I think it'd save a lot of town watering or keeping certain things alive in people's houses if they just try to trap a lot of their runoff on site and not let it get into the stormways, let it soak into the ground and provide life for them here.
It was a bit of work to start with, but would you say now it's just...
It's not a high maintenance issue. Once you get your berms up the right height so that the water doesn't overflow and run them off, it's fine, and as I say, we had some quite substantial rainfall, downpours. Not as heavy as I've seen here, but you can never stop that. That's like Tully. There's just too much water, but we trap what we can, and if you get out in the rain, it's lovely up here when it rains mostly. It's not cold often, it's not too bad. It's a refreshment from the heat, and you can come out here and puddle around in the mud and do any little running repairs you need to do and talk to the neighbours.
Have you planted everything here, or is a lot of this just jumped in?
I wouldn't say we've planted anything here. It's just sort of popped up. Birds' bums, a little bit of seed scattered around, I suppose. It's hard to say, but no.
A little bit of a lot of purslane.
Yeah,
it makes a nice salad.
Here. Yeah, it does make a nice salad pick. A little tangy bit.
And the basil, you planted the basil?
Oh no, it's just self-seeded. It just
really?
seeded itself.
Just wandered in.
As you can see, it's probably come out of my garden and just marched around, and I haven't been bothered weeding it out because I only specifically weed.
And what about that interesting-looking tree up there? I believe that's an avocado, is it?
Oh, that one, yeah. No, that isn't avocado. That was just must have come out of a bit of compost or something that got hoiked out there and it popped up, and it's competing amongst the gum trees, and it's looking all right. It's getting a bit shade.